What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of Milk Dogs. We're back at it. We got another waiver wire pickup for you
Yes,
guys this
sir.
week. What week is this? Going into week 6?
Think so.
Week
I don't
6.
know.
Yeah, because we just had our
It's
first round.
flying by.
Yeah, we just had our first round of buys.
Yeah.
Week 6 coming up. Remember Romeo Dobbs from last week when I told you to pick him up just to stash him for this week coming up. So we're going to start out with Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, the big play machine for the Rams. Not really. It's happened twice.
Yeah,
Um,
but he's been
this,
getting more targets here recently.
yeah, so he's a big boomer bust guy. Puka's been a little weird with injuries the past week or two. But say both of his big games where he had an 88-yard touchdown and then he had 2 catches for 70 something yards. So this is one of those guys where if they're going against a weak defense, then I think he's solid enough to where if you're in a pretty deep league to at least pick him up.
Yeah, they're going against Baltimore this week
Yeah,
coming up.
this next week they're going against a pretty bad Baltimore defense.
That literally is what we've been letting up 30 points a game.
Yeah, 35 plus every game this year.
That's a way you win football.
Yeah, so
Not play
Tutu
defense.
Atwell could be a big pickup for next week at least.
Yeah, so moving on to another guy that is in the same division. We got Kendrick Bourne playing for the Niners. A lot of injuries on the team, coming up. They got looks like the Buccaneers, and that's going to be a big game. They're both going to be 4-1 going into the game. They both need to win to start pulling ahead.
The Buccaneers tend to let up some points as well. They're kind of the fourth quarter comeback team.
Yeah.
So I imagine Kendrick Bourne will get plenty of opportunities, especially with as many injuries as the 49ers have been having.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I feel like that would kind of dampen his thing is if Kittle comes back this week because he was on a 4-week IR. So kind of, we don't know if he's coming back or not. I mean, they're still winning without him.
Yeah. And if Mac Jones keeps playing well.
Yeah. Who needs Brock Purdy?
Yeah. It's looking like he's going to keep playing well, but you never know.
I've told everybody for years.
You never know.
Brock Purdy is not good.
Literally, I disagree with that.
Anybody can go into that system and Kyle Shanahan's system and look great.
Trey Lance couldn't.
He didn't have an opportunity. He literally went out, beat the Bears.
No, he lost.
He did lose on the last second thing. But then he went out and got hurt the next week. And then they had Purdy that was cheaper, the cheaper option.
No, I think Brock Purdy's solid. I think he gets some hate.
Jimmy Garoppolo led the same team, a way less talented team, to the Super Bowl. Way less talented. I didn't have CMC.
I mean, I still think Brock Purdy's good. I don't think his team being good makes him worse. I think it makes it easy for him, but I don't think that makes him bad.
I'm just saying he's just a quarterback set up in a good system, where it makes it easier for him to look good when he's not really actually that great.
I agree, but I do think he's decent.
I don't think he's top 20 in the league.
Okay, that's your opinion. But I think Kendrick Bourne is going to score some points next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, Mac Jones or Brock Purdy throwing the ball because Shanahan's a hell of a coach. Moving on to another wide receiver that is he's succeeding in a
he's
time
benefiting from injury.
Benefiting from injury. CeeDee Lamb out. So Ryan
Flournoy.
This guy on your screen right now.
Yeah.
He's only rostered in 0%, so he's out there, probably available in every league, obviously.
Yeah, but he's getting targets. I mean, without CD, it's just throw it to everybody.
Yeah. George Pickens out there beating the shit out of their number one DB.
Yeah.
And then this guy's running wide open.
Yeah. No, I think this will be a pretty solid pickup. And we know the Cowboys offense likes to pass a lot. So there's a lot of opportunities. Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Yeah, so I mean,
I think the biggest potential downside is if they go up big on the Panthers early, they might not throw it too much.
Yeah. Or this dude's like a couple week kind of use them, lose them kind of guy, through bye weeks and stuff, because CD's going to come back eventually. And then you just got CD, Jake Ferguson, and Pickens out there that's going to take majority of the targets.
Yeah, I think this is a solid pickup if you had CD or like Mike Evans or some receiver who's out for a couple weeks, just to kind of fill that spot.
Moving on to an ex-Cowboy, Rico Daddle,
Huge week this week.
huge week. 234 yards, I think, combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a huge week. Who was it?
Another
Chuba?
guy, yeah, he got hurt, so another injury pickup. But I mean, that's also this point of the year. Is the rosters are pretty set, so it's you aren't going to find random backups who are just exploding.
Yeah, and this guy's definitely going to want to get back at the Cowboys. He was an
Yeah,
ex-Cowboy, played him, and they're playing him this week. So
yeah, and I imagine with having such a good game, he's going to get plenty of opportunities.
yeah. So moving on to another running back that is benefiting from injury, Michael
Michael
Carter.
Carter from 2 injuries, he's benefiting from.
Yeah,
He got a majority by a large amount.
yeah, by a landslide.
Yeah, of the touches, especially with DeMarcado dropping the ball at the 1. I don't know if they're going to trust him a whole lot going into this next week.
Yeah,
But Michael Carter looked good. I mean, I didn't see any downsides except for, towards the end when they were just running it for no reason.
and that's why they lost the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, Michael Carter definitely going to should be their RB1. You feel like going in. We thought it'd be more of a 50-50 split backfield, but it really hasn't been. It was just Michael Carter show, with your special guest, DeMarcado. But moving on to Blue coming in the screen. What's up, Blue? How's it going? We got
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller coming back from injury.
Coming back from
retirement.
A bad career.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the beginning of his
coming,
career was solid.
Yeah. Coming back from a dip in his career, I should say. But sometimes that's just playing for the Giants.
Yeah. So the week before he had 2 tutties with not that many yards, but this week he was 5 for 5, 78 yards and a tutty. So
I think this is another one where Tyreek Hill's out.
Yeah, benefit from injury.
Yeah, so
that's what
So the ball is getting spread around.
Idea of the week, guys. Benefit from injury.
Yeah,
right here.
So
on
he's
Milk Dogs.
Getting a lot more targets now. I think especially Tua is just who's the biggest guy I can throw it to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need that glaring target.
I mean, that's what he did last year with Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith was his number 1 target last year.
Yeah.
And now we feel like he's got that with Darren Waller now.
Yeah, I think they're going back into that no Tyreek offense, which is just dump it off to the tight end.
What's crazy is I did not know Darren Waller had been in the league 10 years. That is crazy.
Yeah, well, he was out for
1 year.
Yeah, a year.
That's crazy. So. But he's old. He's still out there getting these. He's just a rebounder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get down the field, box out, catch the ball.
It's like Jimmy Graham out there.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham, Shockey, all them big guys back in the day. Moving on to it's been a first time this year, I think. Yeah. I don't think we've had a defense on here. We're going to put the Chargers on here, even though they just got blasted this week.
Yeah.
They got an easier week next week. They got the Dolphins. They'll probably let up some passing yards to the tight end we just put on there, Darren Waller.
Yeah, I imagine the Dolphins are kind of a yards team. I feel like they're kind of boom or bust where, they're going to charge downfield, but then there's a 50-50 chance that Tua throws a pick.
They're going to charge downfield on the Chargers.
Yeah, so – but, we've seen a lot of turnovers come out of the Dolphins this year, and so I think it's pretty safe to bet against that offense.
Yeah, I mean, the inconsistency from Tua, you don't know what you're going to get week in, week out.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniels has to be on the hot seat now because of he was just, the first couple of years, right? They didn't know he was just like this no-huddle type of offense that he was running this – all the end arounds, all the trick plays, with Tyreek Hill, Waddle, I
think he's gotten figured out a little bit.
Yeah. His offensive scheme has not changed as much, and defensive coordinators have definitely honed in on it and started to shut it down.
Yeah.
That's what happens, if you get this vanilla offense, even though it's not vanilla, you just keep it the same, so it makes it vanilla.
Yeah, and that's kind of what happened with Sean McVay when he was first at the Rams.
Yeah.
And they had a crazy offense, and then the coaches and defensive coordinators who could figure it out, really shut him down, and then he had to change. But Mike McDaniel isn't really changing anything.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened with the Packers with McCarthy.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy, that's what we just had, this vanilla offense. He didn't ever want to change it. He's like, this is what got us to the Super Bowl. Bub, this is 7 years after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You got to change.
They get figured out, and, some of these guys are just a little too stubborn.
Yeah, headstrong. But that is our waiver wire pickup of the week. If you guys have anything different, put them in the comments. We'd like to hear them. I mean, how you guys
Yeah.
doing in your fantasy leagues? I'm getting fucking
Yeah, not
slapped.
great.
I'm getting slapped in every league.
Not great. I
I don't
think I have
understand.
3 combined wins between both of my teams.
Yeah. I think I've got 3 combined wins in 5 leagues.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I got
been
more than that, but it's not much more.
yeah, it's been rough. All of our picks keep getting stolen from me.
Yeah.
I don't get to get any of these guys.
Yeah. Dude, in one of my leagues, we have like you got the salary cap thing.
Yeah.
Dude, someone just spent $375 on Woody Marks this week, and guess what he did? Nothing.
Yeah. It's
There you go.
rough.
Fuck you.
But
Whoever
yeah,
did that. I
but
think it was you, Tyler. Fuck you.
that's how fantasy football goes though.
Oh, yeah.
You make bets and sometimes you lose.
Yeah, I mean it's gambling without gambling.
Yeah.
Because you only put some people only put 20, some people do free, some people put 100.
Yeah.
But you're just gambling the entire year on one pot.
Yeah, we just break it down as much as we can. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, a lot of it comes down to chance.
Yeah. But
Or a dropped ball at the 1 yard line.
Or a drop ball at the 1 yard line. And that's what caused you the game.
Yeah.
Way to go, Cardinals. Ew, ew, ew. But we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.